Hey, hi, it's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Thursday, the 28th of May, 2020. We are using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. I think I have that right. We have two cards from the bottom of the deck. Again, you know this is our potential theme that unfolds in the day. The rest of these cards sort of filter through the energies of these. Our first is the Sun. Ooh, beautiful. Happiest card in tarot right there. Love, joy, bliss, connection, unity, happy homes, happy families, transformation, brilliant clarity. Coming with the Sun is Nine of Coins. Oh, sweet. You know, this is another one of my favorite cards in tarot. Pardon, the Nine of Coins. This is the independent individual, the self-made person, the one on the journey, doing the work of our soul. So a couple of things when we see the Nine of Coins, she really does, or the being on the card really does embody what it is we're doing all this soulful journey work for to begin with. So often we see in the cards, and quite recently we've seen in the cards a lot, that it's how we give to ourselves. It's how we take responsibility for self, maintain and nurture our self relationship that puts us in the kind of position of the Nine of Coins, where we have enough to spare and share, where we can indulge our wild, free spirit at a moment's notice. We are not so hampered by ego, drama, vulture thoughts. Yes, we experience them. However, we have the brilliant clarity, the joy, the love, the happiness you see here in the Sun to take a look with compassionate eyes, a compassionate heart at those vulture thoughts, those dramas, those experiences that challenge us, that bring us contrast so we have a new perspective and then can make transformation. So the whole reading is being filtered through the brilliant clarity of our soulful journey. How wonderful is that? Okay, next two cards. The first is the Empress. Beautiful cards to start our reading with. So here we are with abundance, manifestation, fertility, vitality, more nurturing. She is the mother of the tarot. She is the counterpart to the Emperor. Together they rule the empire. She is pure divine love. She is infused with the energy of the Sun here. So this is what we have to offer because we find ourselves in a Nine of Coins position because of the journey work that we do. And here, right above her head, is a heart. So that speaks to how she puts her heart and soul into all that she does. This is the filter in which she runs all energy through. Beautiful. Coming with her, Page of Cups, an offer. We saw the Page of Cups. We saw the Knight of Cups, and we've also seen the Six of Cups. We've seen the Wheel of Fortune in recent readings, and these are messages that we are deep in consideration of what the universe is delivering in the divine delivery system. And with our hearts, our arms, and our eyes wide open to love, being the compassionate, beautiful souls that we are, shining our brilliant clarity on a really strong foundation, we are able to give and receive offers. Page of Cups. So the page is holding the Ace of Cups, and typically we see a fish jumping out of that cup in traditional tarot, and the fish is representative of what is in the process of manifestation out of our goals, our dreams, our intentions, and so on. And pages bring messages to and from. So I'm feeling that we're still in that infinity loop of give and receive. So we're making offers, we're receiving offers, we're sending messages, we're receiving messages. I also feel that we are in a greater and even greater expansion of our intuitive gifts here. So the way that we perceive our world intuitively through our senses has really heightened at this time. Coming with these cards next. Five of Blades, Five of Swords, a more serious card here. In the Suit of Swords, we are dealing with our thoughts and how they have influence upon our feelings. This is a stern card. The energy on this card can be harsh and it can be stern, and it is absolutely representative of what we're thinking. Now, if you take a look at the atmosphere of the first four cards, this is a beautiful atmosphere in which to introduce or to have a vulture thought rise or appear, okay? So this may come to us in the day, but look at the energy that we have, and do remember that we had justice 4-5 times last week. We're still able to balance the scales here. We have so much of this beautiful energy, the Sun, the Empress, the Page, the 9, that when a 5 shows up, and 5s are unstable, so this is an unstable energy showing up in the reading, but we have what it takes to harmonize it. So this card is absolutely a message to you to be kind to yourself. Have compassion for yourself. See the vulture thought for what it is. It's showing up because it would like to pass. It has not come to stay. It has come to pass. So give it what it needs. Validate it. Honor it. Recognize it. Congratulate yourself. And say, wow, as I reflect upon the hindsight connected to the 5 of Swords here, I am really grateful that things worked out that way, but I can let this go now. I don't need to hang on to the old control drama story connected to this because I'm free. I'm liberated. 9, Sun, Empress, right? I'm making new offers. I'm receiving new offers. And I'm in acceptance of all of this and in allowing of all of this. So these vulture thoughts, thank you for showing up because I'm ready to let you go. Coming next. Yeah, look at that. King of Coins. I love that he's here, and I feel a great connection between the 9 and the King. I feel divine feminine, divine masculine here. The King of Coins offers us his mastery, and his mastery is that he understands that everything that we do is important, and it pays reward in the present moment, and it pays reward onward, going forward. So here again is confirmation of that beautiful infinity loop that we find ourselves in manifestation and in within self-relationship. So how we are caring for ourselves, treating ourselves, 5 of Swords, how we manage this kind of energy is a contribution, a participation in how we pay reward, happiness, joy, love, bliss forward and in the present moment. Next, we have Judgment. Wow. Powerful card there. So Judgment, you know, is a card of having another opportunity. Some call it the second chance card. I call it the multiple opportunity card. And this means that an energy is cycling back around, likely connected to the 5 of Swords here in the reading. And again, remember, you have this amazing foundation from which to consider what's revisiting you off Judgment. And as you consider it, you're going to adopt the energy of the Empress, the Sun, the 9, the King here as the energy unfolds, reveals itself to you. All right, when we see Judgment, though, we draw other cards because we want to know what we're being called to and what we're being called from, out of. All right, I got my cards all mixed up here. Oh, what a beautiful card. I just have to show it to you. I'm not picking it because it didn't fall out, but look at the High Priestess in this deck. Gorgeous. Well, she looks a little bit sad to me there. Overall, though, it's a beautiful card. Anyway, let's see. What are we being called to on Judgment? What is the multiple opportunity card for us? Oh, how sweet it is. Another 9, and it's the 9 of Cups. That's fulfillment. This is a dream fulfilling itself, a wish come true. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm glad to see that. You know, and it connects so nicely to our 9 of Coins, the Sun, the King, the Empress, the Page. We are creating this for ourselves. We also want to know what we're being called out of. which would be energy that is, my feeling right now, counterproductive. Ooh, okay, we've got 2 cards. Yeah, this makes perfect sense to me. First is 7 of Cups. Chaos and confusion on this card. And it's called excuse me, I often call this card being spoiled for choice. There are too many options, and that's what happens when vulture thoughts get involved. 5 of Swords. So when we see the 7 of Cups, we want to come back to our heart space. This is definitely a follow your heart message and narrow down your field of option and choice to perhaps 2, maybe 3 things. But those 2 or 3 things have to come from your heart. And you get there by asking, does this bring me closer to or further from what it is I am in manifestation for and with? Okay? And as you narrow it down, let's say from 7 to 3, then you repeat the process till you get where you need to go. And coming with that is the 9 of Swords. This is the keeping you awake at 3 a.m. card. This is the result of the 5 of Swords. Yeah, this is the result of vulture thoughts. So you're being called out of this, and you're being called out of chaos and confusion. What are you chewing on here at 3 in the morning? What is keeping you awake? Or if you're not awake in the middle of the night, what is robbing you of your joy and disrupting your inner peace? What is the chaos and the confusion? How can you narrow that field of option down? And then how can you narrow it down more? Use the energy of the Empress, the Sun, the 9, the Page, the King, the 9 of Cups, right here. Use all of that to leverage the situation you find yourself in at 3 in the morning, or whatever time of day it is you discover you are anxious with something or having vulture thoughts, okay? Beautiful cards for us today. Certainly some homework there for us to do. All right, angel answers, you know it. This is your opportunity to ask a question, make an inquiry. Ooh. And remain positive while you're at it. Also, receive, yeah, did I say receive confirmation? Ooh, nice. We have communicate clearly. Yes. How are you talking to yourself? Is the inner dialogue confused? Is it chaotic? Is it disruptive? 5 of Swords, right? Is your communication with someone else clear? Are you expressing yourself fully? Ask questions. Do you understand what I've shared with you? Do you require some more information? And don't be afraid to ask those same questions. I don't quite understand. Could you explain more? Really listen when you're communicating. That's part of it. Okay. Next, it's up to you. Yeah. It's up to you to narrow down this field. It's up to you to recognize your own vulture thoughts, and it's up to you to remain positive and communicate clearly with your own self, the people around you, and with the universe at large. One more of these. I love it. I love that this keeps showing up. Take action. Continue participating with the momentum that is on offer to you at this time. All right. Affirmation from the universe has your back. This is beautiful. The presence of love will always cast out fear. And you're seeing it happen here on the 7 and the 9 because of what's leveraged on all of that energy. Sweet. Last but not least, our spirit animal of the day. Let's see what we've got here. Pig spirit, this is for you to look up and explore. What does the pig have to share with you? I love that smiley little face. All right, everybody. Happy Thursday. Thank you, as always, for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and your comments. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Peace, love, joy, blessings. Namaste. Bye for now.